Cirque du Soleil Crystal begins tonight at Rogers Place. Dazzling show with soaring acrobats, skilled skaters, and explorers of a brand new territory for the first time in the company's 40-year history. Kim is there on the ice this morning. What's going on, Kim?
Okay, wait, Kent, before I strap on my skates, I gotta limber up a little bit. We want to talk to the senior publicist of Cirque, Roberto. Good morning, Roberto.
Good morning.
You come to us from Brazil, actually.
Yes.
Welcome to Canada. Welcome to Edmonton.
I love it here. Not so cold anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you were experiencing minus 30 weather in Winnipeg. This is a little warmer for you, hey?
It's a little bit lighter for us,
For
yeah.
sure. Tell us about Cirque du Soleil Crystal. What makes it special and perhaps more magical than some of the other productions we've ever seen?
Well, of course, the ice is a danger factor in the show. Because our stage is white, we have projectors that map the ice with incredible images. So those interact with the skaters, and we combine the beautiful gliding on the ice with the famous acrobatics of Cirque du Soleil. So those elements make this show a little bit different than the other ones. We also use four songs that are not original from Cirque du Soleil: Chandelier by Sia, Halo by Beyonce, Sinner Man by Nina Simone, and A Beautiful Day by U2. So we have a few elements that make it a very special show.
Now, we're seeing some props, and we're behind the scenes, by the way. This is the audience never gets to see this area of the show. We have a lot of equipment with us. I'm sure it takes a village to put a production like this together.
Well, we travel with over 100 people. We also hire 100 local people to put everything up. It's 18 trucks, more than 180 tons of equipment, 500 set pieces, 460 road cases, 160 racks to put all the 500 set pieces. It takes a village to set up a village.
What are people going to be able to see when they are here sitting in the seats at Rogers Place?
It's a beautiful show. It's a beautiful story. The main character goes through an experience where she goes through the ice. She encounters her reflection that pushes her in the right direction. It's a self-discovery journey, and not to spoil anything, but she comes back and reconnects with her family and friends. It's a beautiful show with beautiful music, incredible costumes, incredible skating, and incredible acrobatics.
We can't wait to see it. Roberto, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You're going to let me go on the ice later with a clown, and we're going to see some aerial straps. So stay tuned for that throughout the show. I want to remind you that Cirque du Soleil Crystal takes place at Rogers Place from tonight until March 2nd. You can get your tickets, cirquedusoleil.com/crystal.
Cirque du Soleil Crystal begins tonight at Rogers Place. There's acrobats, skilled skaters, all brand new territory for the company's 40-year history. Kim is down there live at Rogers on the ice. Who do you have with you now, Kim?
Yeah, I'll tell you, the performers are on the ice and in the air in Cirque du Soleil Crystal. We have one of those performers right here, an aerial strap artist from Eastern Canada. Everybody, this is Darren. Come on down, Darren. I know you're stretching, getting ready for tonight's performance, but come talk to us. You're from Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
Welcome to Edmonton.
Thank you.
Have you been here before?
No, this is the first time.
How does Edmonton treating you so far?
I mean, it brought nice weather for us.
Yeah,
Can't complain about that.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's been saying that right now. How long have you been with Cirque du Soleil for?
I've been with Cirque for 15 years. Yeah.
Wow.
So.
How does one become an aerial strap artist? This is very niche.
Yeah, it's a gymnast before for about 16 years, but my dream was always to join Cirque du Soleil. So when I joined, I didn't do aerial straps, but slowly through all the different shows that I've done with them, I've worked kind of towards a specialty. So.
When did you start doing gymnastics?
When I was 6.
6 years old. Here we are now. When your life forks into, do I become a professional athlete or do I become a performer, entertainer? At what point were you like, this is the route I'm going to go?
I was pretty young. I was about 10, I think, and I saw Cirque du Soleil on TV for the first time, and I was just like clued in. That's what I wanted to do. My parents were unsure about it, of course, that I wanted to run away with the circus, but yeah, it's kind of been my goal ever since about like 10. So
yeah,
it's pretty nice to be
this is
living the dream. Yeah,
for sure, and getting to see the world too.
Yeah.
Tell me about your act in Crystal.
Yeah, so my act is aerial straps, and I do a duet with the main character, Crystal. And it's kind of her first time falling in love, so it's a nice intimate moment on stage where we'll be flying around over the ice, over the audience, me picking her up and her skating away, and it's just like a nice duet.
Wow, yeah. So at some points in the performance, how high are you going actually?
With Crystal, when we fly together, we go about 12 to 14 feet above the ice, and then when I'm doing some of the tricks on my own, I'll go even a little bit higher than that. So.
Finally, when audiences are sitting here at Rogers Place and watching you, what are they going to be falling in love with?
I think this show is just such a good family show. It's so colorful, the energy, the music, everything is like, it's just a really happy show with a great story, which is a nice, unique thing for Cirque. So I think all the families, kids, everyone would really love it.
Can't wait to see it. Darren, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to stretching over here. I'm going to be strapping on my skates later on after 8 o'clock. Remember, this takes place at Rogers Place tonight until March 2nd. You can get your tickets, cirquedusoleil.com/Crystal.
Well, Cirque du Soleil Crystal begins tonight at Rogers Place, and Kim is down there joining in on the action on the ice. Kim, what's going on?
Finally, this is actually my first time skating on the ice at Rogers Place. I'm joined by, I would say, the guide of the show. Everybody, this is Cooper.
Hey, that's me.
How do you explain to people back home what you do for a living?
Well, the ones who haven't seen it, I tell them I ran away with the circus.
Yeah.
And the ones who have seen it, they understand that I ran away with the circus. It's just different.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
So what do you do in the show? What is your role?
I like to bridge a gap between the audience and the show. I am a bit of a guide for Crystal, but I'm also kind of a janitor, test dummy. You know, I make everything look really hard.
Okay, sounds good. Now, I noticed that you have some sort of cannon here. We're at Rogers Place. Usually there's a Donair cannon during the Edmonton Oilers games, but what do we got here?
This is a snowball cannon.
Okay.
And it's very, very dangerous, but we won't shoot any. Ooh, sorry. You give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll
Here
be
we
the
go.
target.
Okay, this goes up like this.
Yeah, slide it back.
Bring it back.
All right, safety third.
Yeah. Let's see if I can hit this target here. Yeah.
Hey!
Shoot, let me
That
get
was
another
pretty
snowball.
close.
Let me grab another snowball. Really quickly, Cooper, what are people going to love about Cirque du Soleil? What are people going to like about Cirque du Soleil when they're sitting in those seats and watching the show?
You're going to see world-class acrobatics. You're going to see some incredible skating and a storyline that's really can reach every. Oh God!
I got it, everybody. I got it. Coop, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You're good?
That's why we have the help.
This antics and more starting tonight at Rogers Place. We're going to talk to Cooper again later on in the show after 8:30. Remember, you can still get tickets for tonight. The show runs until March 2nd. Get your tickets at cirquedusoleil.com/Crystal. I don't have another snowball left. Shoot.
Well, Cirque du Soleil begins at Rogers Place. It's called Crystal. There's acrobats, and it's all on ice, where Kim has been this morning at Rogers Place. Kim, you're pretty good with that snowball gun.
I wasn't that bad. I feel like I hit my target with that snowball gun. Yeah, we're at Rogers Place. This is where Cirque du Soleil Crystal is going to be starting tonight until March 2nd. We have one of the stars of the show kind of skating behind us. This is Cooper. Who knows what wild thing he's going to do next behind us. But we have senior publicist Roberto here with us. You've worked for Rolling Stone magazine, GQ. I know I keep throwing you under the bus there, but I mean, you've seen so many things. What makes this production so special?
Well, this is a Cirque du Soleil show that combines the famous acrobatics of the company with the beautiful glamour on the ice. So we have an amazing set pieces, we have an amazing story, beautiful music, incredible costumes, amazing athletes that perform aerial straps, swinging trapeze, hand to trapeze, juggling, and of course the figure skating, the jumps and the somersaults and the front flips and everything. So it's a beautiful show with a beautiful story, incredible images projected on this white canvas that we have. So it's a do not miss out on this. We still have a few tickets left for tonight for premiere. We're here until Sunday, as he's mentioned.
Okay, and yeah, until March 2nd, so you can get that at the website, which we'll talk about in just a bit here. But Cooper, I feel like this hockey stick is quite large. Let's see how I size up to it. Oh my gosh, the props department must have had fun with this. Let's see if I can get him. This is also an interpretation of what a hockey puck is supposed to look like. Here we go. Here we go. I almost got you. Oh, this is actually much heavier than I anticipated. All right, I'm going to size him up to the net. Let's go. And
she scores!
She scores! La, 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 Mamba. Cooper, thank you very much. I didn't even need to hit him, and he just went into the net. You can get your tickets for Cirque du Soleil Crystal at cirquedusoleil.com/crystal. Once again, the show runs at Rogers Place until March 2nd. Let's see if I can. Yeah!